Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome to Power. Do you have enough of it? A special show brought to you by the fine folks over at Reese's Energy. At Reese's Energy, we believe that all the energy in the world wouldn't be enough for us. That doesn't mean anything at all. That means absolutely nothing. Now, welcome back to the 25-25-25 challenge, where we're trying to do, you know what's up. You know what the situation is. We've talked about it so many times. If you don't know what's happening here, why did you even click on the video? Why are you hopping in? Well, I mean, maybe you are. Maybe you saw the title and you thought it was intriguing and you don't really know what you're getting yourself into. If that is the case, let me go ahead and explain it to you. 25 episodes of Tekkit Legends, each 25 minutes long. Absolutely no edits, no cuts, no breaks, nothing like that. Recorded over the course of 25 days. That's not it. No, because that's definitely not the case. It's taken longer than that. 25 episodes, 25 minutes each, released over the course of 25 hours. In case you were wondering why 25 instead of 24, it's because I wanted it to start at noon one day, and then the last episode come out on noon the next day. And if there's 24 of them, the last one would come out at 11 a.m. the next day, not noon. And that's how that decision was made. And personally, I think it was a golden decision. I haven't been able to read the comments on any of these because the comments don't exist yet, but I imagine everyone has already figured that out, and they agree with me that it is a brilliant idea, and it was the best choice. In fact, I'm sure they're all saying that for every decision I've made up to this point. The goal for the series, because you have to have a goal. It can't just be that you play Tekkit Legends for 25 minutes 25 times. That's not interesting. You have to have some sort of end goal in mind when you do a series like this. And for us, that end goal is... Hold on a second, let me get some kinesis pipes and things. Okay, there we go. I can't talk and think at the same time. Think and speak. Speak and grab things. The end goal for us is getting a fully functioning power flower by the end, a tier 1 power flower. Now, it has been said before, by me, and possibly by you now, that we've not gone about this in the best possible way. That we could have probably been a little bit more scientific with our approach. Perhaps we could have done a little bit more research and planned out a course. You know, we could have built a destruction catalyst a little bit sooner, and that certainly would have helped things out. And I'm not going to disagree with any of that, because all of that is 100% true. The fact of the matter is, I went into this unprepared, with only the simplest of ideas, that base core concept, and I've just kind of been winging it ever since. And you know what? No regrets. No regrets, because I have had fun. I have enjoyed myself in a way that I didn't think I would ever enjoy Tekkit Legends again. I'm like a child. I'm like a young boy who's just discovered his new favorite passion, his new favorite hobby. But it's his old favorite hobby. Yeah, it's good to be back in Tekkit Legends, and it's good to be enjoying myself. It's not like the old Tekkit Texan days where I was stressed out of my mind. You know, everyone hated what I was doing because I changed the name. And that's kind of the only thing I changed, and for some reason it sucked now, and this was my first really big series, and it was really popular, and all the pressure was... No, this is... What's really great about this is that I have no expectations from episode to episode. No one's seen any of these. I don't have any feedback. People may love it. People may hate it. I have no way of knowing until it's all done. The entire series, by the time you're watching this, will be finished, and I will never, ever have to deal with the stress of, oh no, people aren't liking what I'm doing. I'll have to change things up. No, I'm just playing the game and having fun. And I really am having fun, and I think that that's great. So the reason we made all of these additional engines is because these things do go faster if you give them more power. These are the cheapest engines to make in terms of EMC, and certainly the cheapest to keep fueled. And now, hopefully, this will finish construction even faster, now that we're feeding it. Oh, yeah, it's got to clear out everything in its path. That's going to take a while. But hopefully we're producing enough power now that... Should I move these? I've never really liked the placement of them. It's difficult to get at them and recharge them, or refuel them, I should say. I could move them over here and kind of make them a part of this bank of machines, if I wanted to. Or maybe like put another bank off going that direction. Same with these 6 down here. It's just kind of hard to get to them. Why did I have them fueled all the way up for so long? I feel like that's EMC we could have been using, but we weren't, which is dumb. You know, I think early game... We should have been holding on to that EMC, reinvesting it. And, I've been saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it. We're learning a lot from this, so that next year, when we do this again inevitably, we'll have a better idea of what path to take and hopefully achieve our goal even quicker. And then it won't have to be a 25-episode series. I'm sure this game has been speed ran. I'm sure someone's gotten to gym armor in like 20 minutes, which is impressive. And I applaud their efforts, assuming it's actually happened. I don't really know. But that's not what this is. This isn't a speed run. If it was, oh my gosh, the stress would be real. If I was having to keep up with some sort of professional out there who's done this before me, oh, look at this. Look at this mess. Is this going to happen for everything that gets broken? Wasn't there another one over here? Wasn't there another farm? Oh yeah, look at the seeds. I've got to go collect all these things manually. It looks like it's cleared out the area for its frame though. Oh, but it's not done. It's still going. Is it taking out this house? Oh, the absolute horror. That's a little bit of the Hunchback of Notre Dame music. I've never seen that movie. I have listened to the music, and I played the Kingdom Hearts level in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, which was a solid, fun time. So I kind of feel like I have seen it just by virtue of playing Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, which was a fun game. I will have no one say otherwise. Is any of this stuff worth anything? All of these bees, do they have an EMC value? Can I condense them? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, none of this is useless, or none of this is useful to me. It's all useless. I'm going to throw it all in here in the useless chest. And we're going to grab, we're going to dump some EMC. And then we're going to grab as many collectors as we can, a whole 2 of them. And we're going to go stick those on over here. We're so close to completing our goal now. We're getting there. Perfect. How many are we missing now? We need 1, 2 for the bottom, and then 3 for the top, and we'll be done. We'll have completed our goal. It'll be a magical moment. And then maybe we can get to tier 3? No, we can't. It's not going to be possible to get to tier 3. If you look at what goes into these collectors, right? Tier 2 is worth several tier 1s, and then tier 3 is just insanity. Now, it produces a lot of EMC per tick. Part of me, remember we set a rule for ourselves early on that we weren't going to use things like the damaged armor dupe situation, or the blaze rods into powder into rods again, the excess EMC and all that. We weren't going to do that. We decided pretty early on that was a bit scummy and we weren't going to do it. And I kind of, to a degree, regret that decision, because I think we would be so much further along if we just given in to the cheat, to the hate. Again, though, lessons learned for next time. Lessons learned. Let's help this thing out. Let's get this thing mining a bit quicker. I need it to be producing EMC, and it's not going fast enough. Destruction Catalyst. Bam. It's back. It's not fully charged, but it is ready to go. This up here is not going to affect it. I think it'll run without it, but it's affecting me. Kind of looking at it in the way. There we go. We're also wasting a lot of fuel, like letting this thing, because this thing is burning fuel. It's burning energy to clear all this stuff out of the way. We could have just come through here and burned a little bit of EMC to get rid of it. Trees have got to go too. Sorry, trees. Get out of here. We need to be careful with this thing. If we point this over at the quarry over there, and then we accidentally activate it, we could very, very easily completely wipe out our entire setup, and we would never finish this because it would take a couple of episodes to get the setup back up to where it was. There we go. Keep that charge down at all times, I think, and keep it off the hotbar, I think is what we're going to do. Okay, cool, it's running again, which is good to see, but can I just clear all this space out myself just as quickly? I mean, how long does it take me to get to the bottom using a destruction catalyst? I'm running out of juice in my jetpack, but... Oh my gosh. We did it. Wow. Inventory's full of garbage now, but we did do it. Get rid of all that. Just throw all that in there. Those bees are going to end up at the end of the line. We'll have to go manually remove them, but... Oh well. Shrek happens sometimes, kids. What can you do? So I could probably do... And oh man, see, now this is the pay dirt. That's what we're waiting on our other quarry to get to. How are we doing in terms of speed with all 3 quarries running? It looks like it's not bad. We're running at pretty decent speed. this ore. This we got to throw in and manually have that smelted. How are you? Looks like there's a bunch of garbage slowing down our setup. That is regrettable. That is very regrettable. I wish I'd been paying attention to that. You're not garbage. You can go back in there. You are also not garbage, but how? Oh, the nether lapis! That's where that came from. I was really confused this whole time. Why is this charged up again? I said I was going to keep it decharged and off the inventory, and I immediately failed at that. This is starting to look a bit silly. The one's missing on the top. It's good. It's good, though. We're getting diamonds. We're getting diamonds very slowly. The quarry seems to be the fastest EMC generator. We're still having it generate fuel, of course. But that's by design. You know, we got to keep everything fueled up here. Uh-oh. Oh, our generator ran out. See, having one generator with a bit less fuel in it is good for keeping track of how much the others have. If we notice that that one goes empty, we'll know that the other ones are probably not far behind, and we'll have time to... I mean, I could also just keep track of the generators, couldn't I? That would probably be a better method. Are we going to do overtime? I was thinking about this earlier. We've only got, after this, 5 episodes? I don't remember. What are we going to? 25? This is 20. So we got 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we do have 5 episodes left after this. And what if we don't complete our goal? Are we going to go into overtime? And what does that look like? Are we going to just another episode every hour until it's done? Because I'm running out of time to record these. I don't think that's going to work. What does overtime look like in a series like this? Is it going to be... I don't even know. A new episode every day until we get it done? Possibly. It's an idea and a half, but is it a good one? Probably not. How long until this series becomes like the original Tekkit Legends for me? Until it's just soul-crushingly depressing. We're about to get another diamond. I gotta take a nap. I need to build something to keep it daytime all the time. I don't think that's a thing. I know you can make a necklace and put it on a pedestal and it'll keep it always daylight, which is... Or not always daylight. It'll keep it always... sunny or always rainy, depending on how you want to set it up. I had to look away and think about it. I guess a watch of flowing time can be used to stall time in the sky. What goes into one of those? Watch. Let's see. On a pedestal, gives 18 bonus ticks to nearby blocks every tick. Holy snot, I forgot about that. That would be insanely useful. But also... this thing costs 568,000 EMC, and then to get that to work, you have to have a pedestal, which costs 4 million EMC, and in some world, I'm sure that makes sense. Possibly if I was better at math, I could figure out that, okay, if we do this, this, and this with this and this and that, then we'll have all the EMC we need in X amount of time. And, you know, we could finish it a lot quicker because I would know that. Stop that. Where is this wood coming from? What is it? Is there a tree over here or something? It must be collecting a tree somewhere. One of these machines has hit a tree. That's the only explanation. Or maybe I did that. Maybe I'm at fault in some way. Zinc ore. Get out of here, zinc ore. Compress that. I'm just sort of talking my way through my different actions here. Pig iron, regular iron, nether coal. I wonder what happens to the nether coal when it gets macerated. Lead, quartz. Got a bit of the tungsten. Tungsten! Wait a minute, tungsten! That'll give us tungsten dust. Tungsten's useless. Macerating it just gives us the dust. If we smelt it, it gives us a bar. Get out. You're just going to cause problems. You're going to get down the hop and get stuck someplace. Can't have that happening. Get rid of this stuff. Does all of this have a value? Get rid of it. For crying out loud. I'm just holding it in my inventory. The wood, we can smelt that, I think. If we throw in an extractor, we get rubber, but if we throw in a smelter, we get jungle wood, and that's an EMC, so do that, I suppose. These two objects are just, again, taking up space. I'm kind of... you might have noticed I'm just standing around, and you might be getting frustrated with me. Let me explain. I am patiently awaiting a time in which we have enough EMC to finish this. Maybe I need to go out and be more proactive. Maybe I need to go do some more manual mining. Should I do that? Oh gosh, this is my house. I'm all disoriented from the fact that we got rid of most of the town. Have no idea what is and is not my house anymore. Alright, we'll go do some mining. First, let's charge up my jetpack so I can get back out of there. Look at that thing go. It is beautiful. What we have accomplished here. Let no one ever say that what we've accomplished here is anything less than beautiful. I am taken away by the beauty of it all. The pure majesty of it all. Oh, look at that. Kind of want to just keep the series going until this has reached bedrock. Maybe I just need to speed it up more. At what point do you get to, diminishing returns where it's not going to go any faster no matter how many more engines you put at it? Oh, right, I can't fly. I put my jetpack in here. I don't know at what point we get... I don't know when we get to that point. Wait a minute. Better idea. Instead of putting that in there, why don't we put it in the bat box, where we have a whole bunch of different machines emptying into said bat box. There. It's got, like, way more energy at its disposal. It'll charge up a lot faster. Should have thought about that sooner, shouldn't I? Sometimes I forget about these things, as you'll know from watching this series. I forget. It happens. Deal with it. Deal with it. Perfect. Let's see if we've got enough EMC for one more. And if we do, we'll go ahead and do that. But otherwise, I'm heading underground. Deep underground. Leave all of this behind. So even if we chop this in there, do we have enough for a collector? Not. Oh, we do. Not a whole lot. Oh, no. That thing being next to my house is going to get real old real quick, isn't it? Hi there, you. Every time it goes by, we're going to hear that noise. Or some variation of it as it picks up and breaks something. All right. Top is completed. Bottom is 2 away. We're 3 total away from completing our goal. And you can see now, again, look! Why would you put a relay here? All of these are already connected to the relays below them. You could say, oh, you put another relay there, then you can put a collector on top of it. Or you can save a lot of EMC and not put a worthless relay there and just put another collector in its place. It's going to do the same thing. You're not getting any additional EMC from having an additional relay. So with that out of the way, let's head underground. Deep breaths, everyone. Deep breaths. We don't have a lot of EMC inside of our Klein star here. It's only got, was that 1,200? Oof. So this is gonna break on us real quick. Then we need to just collect. Here we go. 1 good click. Oh, that was a good click. There's some good stuff down here I can see. Yeah, look at that. I mean, some of this is worthless hot garbage, but then some of it is useful. Okay, no, most of this is worthless hot garbage. I saw some ruby, though, and ruby is worth something, at least. Redstone is worth something. This can use EMC in your inventory when it runs out in the Klein star, so it's going to start consuming things like redstone. So look, we have 14 redstone now. Now we've got 13 redstone. Even though we're collecting redstone, it's using that redstone to power itself. So now we've got more redstone, obviously, but it's because we've mined up a lot. It'll also use, I think, coal. Redstone, coal, aethernalis fuel, things like that. Charcoal if you've got it. So if you don't have early on access to a Klein star, you can still power this thing if you wanted to, if you have access to just coal. And then, of course, once you have a destruction catalyst, you have access to coal. This is a great tool, by the way, for finding things like diamonds. I mean, you saw how easy it was earlier. But if you're just sort of desperate for diamond... Oh, look. Great. If you're just desperate for diamond, you can just sit down, pick a direction, and you can go. Just go until you see or you find diamond. Might have already collected some because, well, we'll never know because our inventory is now full. So we'll start to get rid of some of these things. I want to be a little more cautious about throwing things in there that the system's not going to know how to deal with. So most of these things are good, right? But it doesn't know how to deal with Teslatite or amethyst. Really, zinc ore doesn't know how to deal with. We should have some sort of trash can we can put stuff like that. And you may say it's a bit of a waste to put the cobblestone in there because it's not going to have a huge EMC value. And you have a point, but I'm still going to do it because an EMC is an EMC. And here we have one saying, and that is no EMC goes to waste. No EMC left behind. Hashtag. Terrible hashtag. Don't hashtag that. Or no, do. Tweet at Howdy folks and oh right, we don't have any EMC left. Wait a minute, did I put my Klein star in there? No, the Klein star's right there. Tweet also at my personal Twitter at HF Reese, HF_Reese. I think HF Reese was taken, if I remember correctly, by someone. I don't know who would have taken that, knowing darn well I would want it. But at Howdy folks, at HF_Reese, just tweet no EMC left behind. Hashtag no EMC left behind. No EMC wasted. Something like that. You're creative people. Do something creative. I don't need it to be right on the money. Slime. It's pretty decent EMC. Alright, it's a little bit. Oh, wait, that's not. No, hold on. There we go. It's a pretty decent EMC. 2,500. It's more than we had before. How is all this going? This is what my life has become. It's just a constant back and forth to make sure this is all running. Oh my gosh. Okay, once again, full of garbage. Sapphires are not in the system? Really? Send sapphires straight to the bottom. They've got an EMC value. They're worth something. Some of these things, like doors and bees and whatnot, have not been programmed into the system because how am I going to account for those? There's so many of them, too. There's so many different variable types there. So we'll throw what can be EMC'd in there. We'll kind of let it run its course. The rest of this we'll tuck away in a chest. This is my life now. I was hoping to find a whole bunch of diamonds down there. Oh, a whole bunch of diamonds down there with this new destruction catalyst method. I'm torn. Do I charge up the destruction catalyst with all of this, or do I use it to maybe make the last 2, 3 remaining? Oh, let's see if we can. That's the race. That's the whole purpose of the series, is to get that done as quick as we can. Can I quit when I've done that? Can we be done? Do we have to go to 25? Like, if I complete my goal in less than 25, are we done with the series? I don't know how it works. I'm the one setting the rules, but I haven't considered that. I guess I sort of said that it would be 25 episodes. That was the challenge. So I kind of have to see that through regardless of whether or not it's necessary. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that. Click. Ooh, it's dark down here. Who would have guessed it would be dark underground? I'm going to go until I find diamonds. Okay, well, never mind. We're not going to go that way. Safety hazard that way. Not doing that. Oh, well. Okay, more safety hazard, but it looks like it's contained at least. Are there really no diamonds to be had? Oh no, we got a diamond. I wonder where it came from. Because where there's a diamond, there's usually more. And if I had to guess, I'd say it's under the lava back there, more than likely, because that's how our luck tends to work. This. Oh, look, I found them. I found some. I mean, I don't know if this is them, but I found some diamonds. Nice. 3 total. 5 total. How can I make this entertaining? I don't know if I can. I think I've probably bitten off more than I can chew with this whole series. And I think that we're at a point now where we're just walking around underground trying to find diamonds with a destruction catalyst. We're so close to our goal. I mean, what do I do to shake things up? What do I do to keep this engaging? What do I do to keep you watching? What did I do in the early days? I think I tried to sell you property in Arizona. Oceanfront property. The property's still available, by the way, if you're interested. At HF_Reese. If you want some oceanfront property in Arizona. The offer still stands. I will throw the Golden Gate in for free if you will buy the oceanfront property in Arizona. That has not changed. So, you know, it's still a really good deal if you're interested. Let's get that diamond out. Let's go manually cash in some of these high dollar items, these rubies. And I think we might do it. The clock. Oh, hi there, you. You came out of nowhere. You kind of scared me. I'm used to there not being monsters down here. Where'd you come from? You're terrifying. You're quite honestly very terrifying with your red eyes. You're gonna have to go. Gosh, that was scary, wasn't it? That was spooky. I don't like how short the view distance is down here. I guess it's because we're so close to the ground. It's very dark in that corner. That's like those scary pictures you see on the internet. It's like, there's a mysterious shadow in the corner. It's a ghost. But it's like, no, your lamp is there. You need to your lamp's shade. Literally the shade on your lamp is causing that. Why don't you move it, you weirdo? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's get rid of this. I'm kind of losing my mind now. I think I need to take a break after this episode. No, you know what? I know I need to take a break after this episode. Once I'm done with this one, as soon as the clock ticks, I'm off and I'm out. I'm going to place this one up on the top there. 2 away. We're 2 away. I need to take a nap or something. I need to go take just a break and like recharge my system. That doesn't go in there. That needs to go down here. Coal dust has a value. Well, we're going to put it in here. Whew! Boy, does it have a value. This should go here. And I just checked the time and I saw that we're almost done for today. So, wow. I think next episode's going to be it, y'all. I think we're going to finish up next episode. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for the remaining 4 episodes after that. Oh, we've just given birth. I'm a father now. Oh, that's a lot to handle. Well, thank you folks for watching. God bless each and every one of you. Hope you're looking forward to next time. Bye!